Have you ever wondered why your joints seem to be staging a rebellion? Well, it might have something to do with what's on your plate. In the grand theater of health, there's a subplot that often goes unnoticed: the impact of our diet on our joints. Today, we're lifting the curtain on the top 8 foods that can trigger joint inflammation, turning this backstage drama into the spotlight. Get ready to uncover the science behind how these culinary culprits can make your joints ache. We all know that as you age, particularly when you climb up to over 40 or 50 years, wear and tear on the joints add up. This culminates in severe joint pain that is made worse by inflammatory foods. The sad news is that there's little we can do about age-related wear and tear in the joints over 50 years. However, we have the ability to reduce the progression if we can curb joint inflammation through small diet changes. Join me as we explore the top 8 foods that can inflame your joints and make conditions like arthritis worse. We'll also suggest alternatives to replace these culprits. This video is for education purposes only. It is not intended to treat or diagnose any disease. Follow your doctor or pharmacist's advice for specific guidance. Now let's begin. How does food, something that ends up usually in the gut, cause joint inflammation? Emerging research suggests a strong link between gut health and joint inflammation. Unhealthy dietary choices can negatively impact the gut microbiome, leading to a cascade of inflammatory responses that can affect joints. Also, some individuals may have sensitivities or allergies to specific foods. When these foods are ingested by sensitive individuals, the immune system can react. This leads to inflammation in various parts of the body, including the joints. Moreover, certain foods are known to promote inflammation when consumed excessively. They are called pro-inflammatory foods. They taste sweet, but leave a painful tract all over the body. Lastly, some foods contain ingredients that disrupt the body's natural balance and thus promote inflammation, including at the joints. With this in mind, let's talk about the top 8 foods that cause joint inflammation and pain. Food number 1. The gluten trio. Our first culprits are wheat, barley, and rye, the gluten trio. For some, gluten sensitivity or celiac disease can trigger an immune response, leading to inflammation in the joints. Studies have connected gluten intake with joint pain and discomfort. It's like a symphony of inflammation in your body. But fear not, there are alternatives to explore if you suspect gluten is causing joint issues. Choose gluten-free grains like quinoa, brown rice, or oats certified as gluten-free. These grains are kinder to your joints while providing essential nutrients and fiber. Moving on to food number 2. Red meat and processed meat. Let's talk about red meat, including processed meats like sausages and bacon. These contain saturated fats that can promote inflammation. Studies suggest a link between red meat consumption and an increased risk of arthritis, turning your favorite steak into a potential foe. To keep your joints happier, consider leaner protein sources like skinless poultry. Also, consider fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids, or plant-based protein options like legumes. These choices provide protein without the inflammatory baggage. Food number 3. The vegetable oil villains. Next on our list are vegetable oils like corn and soybean oil. They are high in omega-6 fatty acids, which, when imbalanced with omega-3s, can fuel inflammation in the body, including the joints. It's like pouring gasoline on a fire. Choose healthier cooking oils like olive oil or avocado oil, which are rich in monounsaturated fats. These alternatives can help maintain joint health while adding a delicious twist to your meals. Next, we consider the nightshade vegetables, food number 4. Tomatoes, eggplants, peppers, and potatoes, all part of the nightshade family, contain a compound called solanine. For some individuals, solanine can trigger joint pain and inflammation, turning these vegetables into enigmatic agents of discomfort. While these foods may be fine for some people, if you are prone to inflammatory diseases, or if you're already dealing with joint diseases, then consider limiting them, or avoid them altogether. In place of the nightshades, consider alternatives like zucchini, sweet potatoes, and cucumber. These options can add variety to your diet without the risk of joint inflammation. Food number 5. Refined carbs, white bread. Enter refined carbohydrates like white bread and sugary treats. They cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, promoting inflammation. This roller coaster ride can wreak havoc on your joints, leaving them swollen and sore. Swap out white bread for whole grain varieties and satisfy your sweet tooth with fruit or small portions of dark chocolate. These changes can help stabilize blood sugar and reduce the risk of joint discomfort. Moving along to food number 6, sugar, the sweet saboteur. Sugar, the sweet temptress, is another culprit. High sugar diets can trigger the release of inflammatory cytokines, worsening joint pain and stiffness. It's like sweet revenge on your joints. Combat sugar's inflammatory effects by choosing natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup in moderation. Choose whole fruits to satisfy your sweet cravings while protecting your joints. Number 7. Alcohol. Raise a glass to our next offender, alcohol. Excessive consumption can lead to dehydration and inflammation, making your joints the battleground for discomfort. It's the disruptor of joint harmony. Moderation is key when it comes to alcohol. Consider enjoying a glass of red wine, which contains antioxidants like resveratrol that may have anti-inflammatory properties. Remember, less is often more for joint health. Now let's consider the last culprit. Food number 8, dairy products. Our final spotlight is on milk, cheese, and other dairy products. For some individuals, especially those with lactose intolerance, dairy can trigger inflammation in the gut, which can indirectly affect joint health. Explore dairy alternatives like almond milk, soy milk, or lactose-free dairy products. These options can provide essential nutrients without the potential for joint discomfort. Friends, joint inflammation and pain may not immediately result after eating these foods. However, over time the inflammation which typically begin in the gut spreads to all parts of the body. This then leads to several diseases including joint pain. So, what's the solution? Incorporate anti-inflammatory foods like leafy greens, berries, and fatty fish into your diet. They can help calm the inflammation storm within. Remember, folks, your diet can be a powerful ally, or a sneaky saboteur when it comes to joint health. Listen to your body and consult with a healthcare professional for personalized guidance. If you found this information enlightening, don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Until next time, let's keep those joints happy and healthy. Thank you.